Good morning. This is Jen Sparks, and I'm at Mandalay Bay in the Delano pool area where they have the lazy river and the beach. I'm going to be taking you guys for a walk around right at opening. This place is massive. For those of you new to my channel, I do resort tours and reviews, and today we're going to be doing a walking tour of one of the hottest and biggest pool areas in Las Vegas. We got there at 8 o'clock exactly, but the crowds line up early, even earlier than that. If you don't have a cabana or a chair that's reserved, or if they have the day beds you can reserve, then it's first come, first serve. So it fills up pretty quickly. We had a cabana this day, so we were able to bypass a lot of the line once we got a little closer. Thinking about a cabana or a day bed? Watch this video. I'm going to be going by all of them. You're going to be seeing a lot in this video. It's a little long. It's a 20-minute video, but it's unedited. It is my walk, the way I saw it, now that you can see it. So you can get a feel for what it's like before you go. And where do you want to sit, or do you want a cabana? Upon entering right here on the left-hand side, you would find a food place where they have like takeout things where you can sit and have a lunch. On the right was a gift shop where you could get, bathing suits, suntan lotion, all the other things that you could possibly need. All right, we're entering the beach area now. If you're staying at Delano like I was, you have access to all this. This is going to be at Mandalay Bay, 2 pools, a big wave pool like they call the beach, and also a lazy river. Plus Delano has its own pool too. Right now I'm going to take a left and take you up this way first. Now we're approaching some of the cabanas. These over here are called the beach bungalows. They appear to have a lot of seating. I'm not sure if the seats in front are part of the cabana or if that's reserved seating. I'm not sure. I did not stay in either of these. This is me just walking around, getting videos and assessing what I see. They come with the tubes, which are great for the lazy river. They have a table with 4 chairs, a little couch, TV, ceiling fans. Really, really cool. And here's a taco shack there if you want to get some snacks. It's pretty convenient, though there is service that comes around in tiered cabanas as well. And these over here are called the beach cabanas. Same thing as far as the setup goes. They had a table of 4 chairs. They didn't have couches, but they had like a love seat sort of thing, a ceiling fan, TV, the whole deal. Has a beautiful view, which you'll see in a second. Here's a closer look at the beach bungalows. Here we have some reserved seating, which you can show up any time of the day, and those seats will be ready for you, and you won't have to come early to fight over them. It's great for people that are checking in. And here's some day beds over here. I mean, they're a little pricey, but it's nice to know that you could, it's yours for the day. You could get up and go have lunch, and you could come back, and they're still there for you. So, if you're going to be planning on spending a lot of time out there, you might be worth it because this is otherwise, the seats that you're going to get. Not that they're terrible, you still get a towel, but as soon as you get up, someone else might take them. So it depends how long you're going to be using, the pool. It'd be like, whether you need to purchase something else or are you coming late. If you could get there at 8, you could get your prime area. You could get a place in the shade, you could get a place by the beach, but if you're not, then you might want to reserve something. This is probably now about 8:15, and you can see how the place is already starting to get busy. Not busy. It gets much busier later. But if you could get there in the morning, I highly recommend it. It's just really, really pretty. So stick around if you can. I'm going to be going to the lazy river and showing you that, and I'm going to be taking you on more Cabana tours. We're going to be going to the Delano pool, and I'm going to show you the cabana that we rented for the day. Have you been to Mandalay Bay before or Delano? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you and hear about your experience and which pool you liked the best. Did you rent a cabana? This pool, beach pool, looks sweet and innocent now, but it turns into like a huge wave pool later. It's fun to watch. I didn't actually go in it, but I do have a beautiful view. I rented a cabana at Morea, and I'm going to have a separate video of that next. So be on the lookout for that. I have a cabana up there. It's an adult-only section. It was a really incredible day. Up here on the right, we're going to see some showers. And on the left, these are going to be called the Beach Gazebo Cabanas. They're all different names. They're all different sections. Let's see what these have. Looks like they have tables and chairs too. Mine did not. Mine had 2 sofas. These also come with 2 floats for the lazy river. You can bring your own floats. They have air that you could pump your own floats up, or they also have floats for rent, but it's just a nice perk that they do come with the gazebo. This place is ideal. It's close to the West Lagoon pool. It's close to the lazy river, and it's close to the beach, so it may not be the most dramatic of all the cabanas, but it's kind of in the middle of everything. So if you want to do everything, it's probably a good place to go, but it's probably not a great place if you're looking for something really quiet. It's kind of in the midst of everything. Here's the lazy river. It's nice and peaceful early in the morning, so another reason to get there early. Now we're entering the party cabana. This is really cool. The cabana itself didn't seem that extreme, but there was just a lot of seating. So rather than, if you have a lot of friends that you're going with, rather than you guys all getting your own separate seating, you could get this cabana and all share it and have all those other chairs that we just passed. So it's, like I said, it's not that the cabana is so, well, there is 2 TVs. Wow, look at that. I don't know, I guess if one wants to watch sports and one wants to watch Friends, you could both be happy. Or maybe 2 different sporting events. See, there's a lot of, it's like your own little private area. That's obviously a little more pricier than the other cabanas, but if you're splitting it with a bunch of people, it's probably a great deal. And it's pretty close to the lazy river and the West Lagoon pool. See, the lazy river's right here. And this would be where you would rent the tubes. These coming up on the left would be your river cabanas. I would like that. I think that would be fun. But, you know, if you're really into the lazy river and you don't really care about the beach, otherwise you're going to be doing a lot of walking back and forth. But if lazy river is your goal, like, I thought these were pretty cool. And this view, oh my gosh, I just love this pool. My cousin gets free rooms here, so, well, nothing's free in Vegas, but she tempts me with going, and I'm like, how could I say no? And I do. I love making these videos just so I can enjoy them afterwards and watch them time and time again, and hopefully help others, you know, make decisions like, is Mandalay Bay where I really want to go? I love it there, but it's not in the middle of all the other hotels. It's down on the south end of the strip. It's by the Luxor, Excalibur, New York, but you know, if you want to be by like Paris, Bellagio, Caesars, you know, this is going to be a little bit farther. But it's beautiful. It's tropical feeling. It's just got a really family cool vibe. It reminds me almost like a Disney or a Universal Studios property. It has like a very warm, happy magic to it, which I just really love it there. And so I'm hoping you're enjoying this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Here is a closer look at the river cabanas. Here on the left is where you would blow up your own floats. You would purchase floats for the day. We're going to go past, this is where that party cabana was, and now we're going to go check out the West Lagoon pool. Right here would be your West Cabanas. They look pretty large. This is about 8:30 in the morning at this point, and you can see there's really not a lot of people at the West Pool or the East one. I've been to the East one. The West one I never went to. So that's probably a good thing. Like if you're getting there like at 10, you probably have a better chance finding chairs than at the beach or the lagoon. That fills up quickly. It seems like the people that get there early are in a hurry to go over to those areas, where these areas, start trickling in, the crowds more like, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Here's another peek at the lagoon gazebos. Okay, now we're gonna head over to the Delano pool and the gazebo I had for the day. Let's just talk now about what you can bring in. I think the thing they mostly check for is glass. Do not bring even if you get an iced tea and it's glass, they do not want any glass in the thing. You are allowed to bring a drink. Most people had thermoses, or if you get a cocktail here that's a full size, they give you this big cup that you could keep and you could refill in your room with ice or a beverage of your choice. You can bring one drink. They won't allow you to show up with a 6-pack of beer. You could have one drink, no outside food unless you purchase it in Mandalay Bay or Delano. No matter where you sit, whether you have a cabana or rented seats or you're in the general area, you will have servers that will come around all the time and ask you if you want drinks. They have a breakfast and lunch menu, so you're never at a loss of being thirsty or hungry. The prices, are, to be expected, a little higher than normal. The food it's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's not horrible. Drinks are, they have beers, they have mixed drinks, we stuck with the beers and the hard seltzers. We would get a bucket for, I think it was like a bucket of 6 for $45. And here we are, this is Delano Pool. It automatically turns into this white tropical, I wouldn't say it's tropical, it's more of a spa-like, more serene. The music changes, it's more adult feeling. It's a beautiful place. So that's where I'm heading right to my cabana, and this is my cousin Michelle, who's already there. As I was taking my walk, she had gone and she got the cabana that we reserved. And here's my view for the day. It's just an amazing experience. This right here over my shoulder is the East Lagoon pool. That one has a hot tub. I didn't see any other hot tubs except for the Maria Club upstairs has a very big hot tub, the adult only section, which I will be showing you tomorrow, or this week hopefully. I'm really trying to jam on these videos. I'm leaving for Florida tomorrow morning and I'm really trying to get these Vegas videos done. I'm going to Orlando. I'm going to be going to Universal Studios and I'll be staying at Big Stick Dunes and Hard Rock Hotel, so I'm super excited. So we had 2 lounge chairs out front. We had a refrigerator, and look at the outlets and everything, so convenient for charging the phones. TV, we had the 2 floats. We spent a lot of time in the lazy river this day. It was awesome. So it's like 2 couches. I mean, it's big enough for both of us. We're both laying down at one point. It has a full safe. It has towels. It has a refrigerator that's stocked with waters and sodas. So, you never go thirsty. That all comes for free. We actually took a couple of sodas to the room when we were done. Word of advice, don't book a cabana if you have show tickets or if you have dinner reservations early, because it really stinks having to leave early. We did that once. We had the tickets to the Beatles tribute and we contemplated actually missing the show because we were having so much fun in the cabana. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I know this was really long, but I really just wanted to do an unedited what it's like to be there kind of film. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned anything. If you want to ask me any questions, feel free in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I travel all the time, so I'm not always available immediately, but I will get back to you. These are some of the videos that I made. I did our full tour of Paris. I did our cabana that we had that day. Then we went to Wynn for a visit, and I also did our dinner there at the restaurant that we went to at Wynn. And I did a full tour of Delano, and I also did a walking tour going from Delano to the Mandalay Bay pool where we are now. For those of you that don't know whether you should stay at Delano or Mandalay Bay, that will show you how far it is to walk from Delano to the pool area to see if it's worth it for you. I think it's worth it. I love both hotels, but Delano is amazing. So I hope you enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free, please ask me any questions. And if you could subscribe and like this video, I'd be so grateful. That would rock. Thank you. Safe travels to you, and good luck in the casinos.